and welcome to Choreographer Talk. This evening, we are happy to speak with Griset Damas Roche and Amy Schofield. Griset was born in Havana, where she studied ballet. In 1998, she moved to Bogota, Colombia, teaching flamenco and as a choreographer. In 2014, Griset moved to Columbus with her family, where she taught for Flamenco del Corazon School. She opened You Will Dance, a flamenco studio in Plain City. Her newest project is Cana Flamenca, a trio of female flamenco dancers. Griset's choreography, Puro por Alegria, will be performed at the OhioDance Festival Saturday, April 27th, 2024, and the concert is held at OSU, Sullivant Hall, 1813 North High Street. I will put the information in the chat and with a link to purchase tickets. And now I want to turn it over to Griset and Amy and let them tell you about the concert and the piece that they'll be performing. Thank you for joining us.
Gracias, Jane, por invitarnos a Amy y a mí a conversar un poquito sobre nuestro trabajo con la compañía. Yo voy a hablar hoy en español y Amy, que es parte de la compañía, me estará ayudando con la traducción.
Thanks so much, Jane, for having us. I'm Amy Schofield. Griset has said, thank you so much for having us. I dance with her in Caña Flamenca. I'm one of the dancers who will be performing. And so we're here together for this talk. Griset will be speaking mostly in Spanish, and then I will do my best to do some translation.
Puro por Alegrias. Primero, Alegría de Cádiz es un palo o ritmo muy festero. Cádiz es una antigua ciudad portuaria en la región de Andalucía, en el suroeste de España.
So Alegrias de Cádiz is a very festive flamenco rhythm. In flamenco, we call the different rhythms palos. So Alegrias de Cádiz comes from Cádiz, which is a very old port city in the region of Andalucía, which is in the southeastern part of Spain.
En nuestro trabajo quise seguir el tema propuesto por el Festival de OhioDance, que es el respeto. Pienso en el respeto como mi manera de pensar y actuar positivamente sobre los demás y sobre nosotros mismos. Significa preocuparme por el impacto de nuestras acciones en los demás, ser inclusivos y aceptar a los demás por lo que son, incluso cuando las personas son diferentes.
So in our work, Griset wanted to really stick closely to the theme of the OhioDance Festival, which this year's theme is respect. So Griset thinks about respect in the ways that she thinks, in the ways that she acts positively towards others, and also in the ways that she acts towards herself. This means caring about the impacts of our actions towards others, being inclusive, accepting others for who they are, even when they are very different from ourselves.
Y además adiciono que esto es lo que intento hacer siempre en el estudio, con mi trabajo y siempre siento un gran respeto hacia el flamenco.
This is what she does every day in her studio, in You Will Dance Studio in Plain City, in her work, and also in the ways that she respects the art form of flamenco.
Puro por Alegrías es una pieza donde bailamos tres mujeres, Amy Schofield, Sofía Giraldo y yo. Y además tenemos un guitarrista y cantador en vivo que se llama Peter Cary.
For our piece, Puro por Alegrias, it's a piece in which three women dance. The dancers are Griset, myself, Amy Schofield, and a third dancer, Sofía Giraldo. And we also have live music and live guitar by Peter Cary.
¿Por qué puro? Porque he tratado de recuperar la verdadera esencia de las alegrías, respetando su compás, su estilo, su estructura y los cambios de velocidad y actitud en su ejecución.
So why puro? Puro is a word that means pure. So why did we choose this this idea for Alegrias, because with this piece, we've tried to recover the sort of essence, the true essence of the Alegrias. We're respecting its rhythm, its traditional style, its traditional structure, the changes in speed and velocity that are usually present in the Alegrias, and also its kind of traditional character or attitude.
Emi y yo llevamos muchos años de estudio del flamenco y ambas estuvimos de acuerdo en incorporar en la compañía a una bailarina joven y ella es Sofía Giraldo.
Griset and I have studied flamenco for many, many years. And in this piece and in our company, or in Griset's company rather, we have also incorporated a very young dancer. Sofía Giraldo is the youngest member of our group.
Y Sofía también lleva muchos años bailando y para enseñar y llevar esta idea al escenario hemos tenido muchas horas de ensayo. También hemos tenido que incorporar todo el proceso de montaje junto a Peter, porque Peter creó una música para la coreografía. Él hizo unas falsetas muy nostálgicas y también en la parte de los pies incorporó ritmos y cambios para los zapateos y esto hemos tenido que integrarlo por varios ensayos.
Sofía has many years of flamenco training in her own right. And in this choreography, we have rehearsed for many hours trying to incorporate these ideas into our Alegrias. We also... we're thinking about this rhythm, the style of Alegrias, incorporating our styles and working with Peter, the musician, really uniting all of our ideas and our senses of this style. And so Peter has composed some really beautiful falsetas, kind of guitar solos that are nostalgic, very traditional. And we also have worked together in the ways that the rhythm changes according to sort of the structure of the piece. So in terms of the rhythmic footwork or the zapateo that we do, Peter has made these really beautiful falsetas and arrangements for this Alegrias.
También quiero incluir que las Alegrías es un palo, un ritmo flamenco que realmente me gusta mucho. Considero que es uno de los palos o ritmos flamencos que más me gustan y creo que para bailar Alegrías hay que llevar muchos años de estudio del flamenco por la cantidad de cosas de estructura que tiene.
Griset says that Alegrias is one of her favorite rhythms. It's one of the ones that she likes the most to dance. And in order to dance Alegrias, one has to have many years of experience training in flamenco because of the particularities of the structure, the traditional structure that we are trying to follow, or that we're trying to respect for Alegrias.
Ahora me encantaría que Amy y yo hemos redactado algo acerca de flamenco y acerca de la coreografía de Puro por Alegría, donde contamos un poquito más acerca de todas las cosas que hemos hablado.
So Griset would like me to read a little bit of what we've written, what we're thinking about for this piece, a little bit of the sort of story behind it and its creation. So here I go. Based on the diverse popular musical traditions of southern Spain, flamenco is closely associated with stories of the Spanish Roma, Moorish, African diasporic and Jewish peoples, among others, who faced persecution, discrimination, poverty, exile, and slavery in southern Spain. From there came the screams and deep songs of flamenco. For these people, flamenco became a way to express their feelings, their experiences, and their culture, helping them cope with their difficult lives and offering them a way to express their discontent. So flamenco is really a hybrid art form that comes from all of these cultures that were in southern Spain at the same time and throughout history. Griset grew up in Cuba, a country plagued by poverty, and she discovered flamenco from a very young age. She says it was a way to transform her suffering into something new and energetic. She describes it as her breath, as her guts. It's her career, but it's also her way of life. In flamenco, it's important to show respect for the tradition of the art form. The lyrics, we call them letras, the lyrics are stories of the various cultures that flamenco represents. Even without written rules, there is a way to follow when you dance, when you sing, or when you play these musical instruments through this respect of the oral tradition and the way that flamenco is handed down. By showing this respect, flamenco remains a powerful and important way to express yourself. And we pay tribute to those who started it in this piece, honoring and respecting those dancers' voices and rhythms. For the choreography festival, we will perform this piece, Puro por Alegrias. This piece uses the rhythm of Alegrias de Cádiz, which we have spoken a little bit about, a festive song with a sort of humorous air and lyrics of popular essence, meaning it talks about the people, it talks about the city of Cádiz. It really has to do with sort of life in this exciting port city where like the sun is always shining and the boats are coming in. It has a flavor of this city of Cádiz. While choreographing, we respected this structurally strict and traditional form of flamenco, which must have these following sections. So our piece is split up into these sections that are traditional for Alegrias. There is una distancia, una entrada, an entrance. There's this paseo, a walking section. There is a silencio, which is sort of an adagio or a slow section that shifts the energy a little bit. We said it's a very festive rhythm, but in the silencio, there's still this sort of tinge of sadness, of longing, of other emotions that stay within the alegrias, kind of deep in that seed. There's a section called Castellana, which is a more cheerful section. It kind of takes you out of that slow silencio and back into this sort of festive party. There's an escobilla section, which is our rhythmic footwork section. It's where you see all that percussive footwork that's so traditional to flamenco. And then at the end, it shifts in rhythm to something called Bulerías de Cádiz. This is the most festive section at the end of the piece. It's a bit of like a catharsis. It's a bit of a party. So in this piece, Griset has incorporated her own choreography, and also we have included sections in which myself and Sophia, the other dancers, have brought our own choreography as well. So it was really a collaborative effort, and that allows for all of our styles, all of our essences to sort of shine and come through. And so to respect this tradition of flamenco, we also use live music. Flamenco is sort of a structured improvisation, so live music is needed. And we're really excited, really lucky to have Peter Carey on guitar and also singing in this piece. And lastly, we really believe that having flamenco in this OhioDance Festival is so significant to these steps forward in these ideas of diversity and ideas of respect and engagement, inclusion. And it's really exciting to see these directions and the various cultural manifestations within the city of Columbus shining in these different venues. The hybrid nature of flamenco connects with numerous communities and audiences in the Latinx diaspora, and we hope that it contributes to the OhioDance Festival's values of inclusivity, of cultural diversity, connection, community, all the amazing things that OhioDance does. And so we're really excited to share this piece.
Yes, thank you so much. Beautiful. Such a great time listening to you both, hearing the explanation in Spanish and English, and what an education for our audience viewers, because I don't think people know the details of flamenco like this. So this is excellent to have this, and I really appreciate, and absolutely the diversity of this program is very important for us and for our community. So thank you so much for sharing. And we look forward.
Bye, and thank you for the opportunity to to expose, Emi, tradúceme, gracias por hacer esto, por hacer danza en esta ciudad y por permitirnos ser parte del festival y apoyarnos tanto. De verdad lo apreciamos tanto, Jane.
Yeah, thank you so much, Jane, for doing these talks, for allowing us to present this in the Ohio Dance Festival and supporting really what we're doing with flamenco in Columbus. Thank you.
Absolutely, and we want more. So, thank you. And look forward to seeing your piece at the festival on April 27th, Saturday at 7:30. And again, I'll share the information in the chat. And thank you so much, both of you, Amy and Griset. It was wonderful talking to you.